We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and today we're shining a spotlight on four-star cornerback Trestin Castro, who signed with USC. We're going to be looking at his highlights. We're going to be looking at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at the 2025 recruiting class every single day of this offseason. We're covering a lot of USC Trojans as well. That being said, click that button right now. Stop missing out. We're starting off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you'll get there. We're rated as a 4-star prospect, both sets and rankings, ranked as the 25th best cornerback in the class. We've covered that many cornerbacks this offseason. 6'2", 177. This should be dated because it's during the recruiting process, so it's not a reflection for the now. But 6'2" is his height, so we got some good range to him. 12 offers. USC and Texas going after him. Colorado, Deion Sanders trying to get at him. This number may not be updated as well. That being said, big-time schools after this kid. We do have a scouting report, and they're saying he's one of the best pure cover corners in the region in terms of instincts, reactionary ability, and ball skills. So I do not understand why he's so low due to that. They're saying he's a physical player. Down here looking at the speed, and 24/7 Sports are 100-meter time zealots, so they will rank guys higher than they should sometimes due to the times. 11.3, 11.43. That's probably the issue. It's not in the 10s. It doesn't matter to me. Speed is there. That's still fast. That's still cooking relatively. That's still cooking. And Texas, USC, big-time programs, production, 36 tackles. We got 4 interceptions, 7 interceptions. But we do not have the 2024 stats. Like I say, they do not always update their site. That's what the recruiting sites do. Now we got to look at the highlights, see what we're working with. We'll get our own scouting report from here, trying to help you guys get a good gauge of what your players look like. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below. Here we go. Back here. Coming up. Boom, nice hit. Explosive. Good reactionary skills. Good length, it looks like, on the frame. There it is. Long arms. Watch him. Reads it. Reads it. Another thing with the 100-meter times and what they're looking at is sometimes those times don't reflect on the field. Sometimes they do. It is what it is. You gotta watch the tape and see if it does. But the fact that they say one of the best cover corners in the region is an indicator that, hey, there's more to his game than what their ranking is. Gets after it, breaks it up. He's explosive. He's explosive. There we go. Football's played in 10 to 20-yard increments. 90% of the time. There he is, making the play. But he's explosive. Gets to the tackle right there. Lost day coverage. Lost day coverage. Coming up, making the play. Uh-oh. Gets the tackle in. I don't know if he scored or not. Another tackle. Now you're seeing a lot of tackles. And you're not seeing a lot of coverage. Why is that? Why is that? It's because they're not throwing his way. They're not throwing his way. You're not throwing it to the way of the guy that's going to USC. You probably should still show him covering downfield even though it's boring highlights. That's what I would do. Just show those. We've had kids in the class do that. But they're probably not throwing his way too often. That is a good indicator of somebody that's good in coverage, we're also seeing a lot of stay coverage playing back. But I can definitely tell you he's explosive. He's quick. His feet's light, moves laterally well. See if he tracks him down. He tracks him down. We got some pull away there. We know we got it. Got some hands. It's all looking good. Good feet. Very good feet. Breaks off routes with hardly any drift. Past him. There he is. There he is. I'm going to attack the zone right here. Boom. Right there it is. Now we're going to roll. Holding up with the balance. See that walk bit? See, they're doing that again. When you see that, you have to bite on that. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to start sprinting upfield, but you know something's coming his way. Good after the catch. He's explosive. He's got good pop in his feet. Speed-wise, the 100-meter time doesn't matter. It's fast enough. Fastest guy in class? No. Does it need to be? No. No. Do you need to not be slow? Yes. He's not slow. I think the one thing is, he should have showed clips of him covering when the ball's not coming to him and showing him being wide on rights. Because I guarantee he has those clips, but they're not throwing his way. That's an indicator they're not throwing his way, and he has to show you clips of him making tackles, making the read, coming up, making the play. They're not throwing his way. That's why you do not have many clips of him getting a lot of picks. That's why his numbers ain't jazzed up. They're not throwing his way. He's got to come up and show you that he can tackle. He's going to show you some of his coverage plays, but they're not throwing his way because they know what's going to happen if they do. He's locking down that one side of the field, and the team has to work either underneath or to the other side of the field. That's what's going on here. That's why you're not getting many passes thrown his direction on the highlights, because he's not getting burnt left and right. He's not, or he wouldn't be getting recruited. That's for sure. So when we look at the highlights, that's what we're seeing here is a guy that's covering very good. That's covering so good that he can't make highlights out of it. But he should have really showed us at least a few of him just covering and the ball going the other way and just showing us what it looks like. And I guarantee it's fine because what we saw in the route running, feet looking good. What we saw with him hitting, aggressive, assertive. What we saw with the ball in his hands or coming up making a play, very explosive. Football's played in 10 to 20 yard increments, and if you can explode through those 10 yards very fast, you're going to cover up a lot of ground. You're going to be a good insurance policy, and this is what you're getting from him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Well, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.